Our final presenter for this afternoon is Ashley Ruth Garrigus. Ashley is the owner of Wild Hope Bakery in Middletown. After training at Le Cordon Bleu, Ashley was inspired to name her cakes after strong women who influenced her work ethic. She currently lives in Hidden Valley Lake with her family. Welcome, Ashley.
Hello, my name is Ashley Garrigus. I am the owner and head baker of Wild Hope Bakery, located in Middletown. I want to take some time to tell you a little bit about myself and how Wild Hope came to be. I lived previously in Sonoma County for many, many years, and at a young age found myself as a single mother to two young girls. I worked and went to school and still struggled a lot to make ends meet, and I did have to rely on many programs to supplement childcare and food, medical and dental, just to survive and get by. I worked multiple jobs and continued my education over the years and made the best life that I could for me and my daughters. I'm sure everyone who's a parent here knows all the sacrifices you make for your kids are always worth it. Fast forward to 2019. I moved to Lake County with my husband and my son and my daughters, and we bought our forever home in Hidden Valley Lake. We really fell in love with Lake County, just the community, the picturesque hillsides, all of it. We just really love it here. And that kind of led me to want to open my bakery here. I had always wanted to open a bakery. I've worked in bakeries for so many years in Sonoma County, but it just really felt like home here. And I knew this was the place for me. So as I thought about what I wanted the bakery to be, I realized that I didn't just want to make delectable desserts, I wanted to make a difference. I thought about all of the resources that I had to rely on as a single parent in the past to survive and create a good life for my child. And I also noticed that those same resources seem to be lacking here in this county compared to other counties. Going forward, I created a bakery with a platform that empowers women. We name all of our cakes after women that we love throughout history and today. And we also collaborate with other businesses. And a profit of our cookie sales will go back to the county and to nonprofits. Okay, I was professionally trained in pastry at Le Cordon Bleu in San Francisco almost 11 years ago. I've worked in bakeries all over Sonoma County, doing everything from production baking to wedding cakes, fine pastry, even making pies by hand. Me and my husband have put every cent we have into this bakery to really make it a reality. My family and friends have all been very supportive in boosting us up and helping us to really make this happen. So I am collaborating with other businesses, farms in Lake County, flower farms, nonprofits, as well as offering weekend wild cards. So I'm going to use local produce from local farms on the weekends for our pastries. I'm going to work with the nonprofits and put them on our website, which we've already built, so that you can actually click and donate now, as well as telling them about who we're giving to in the quarterly time. All right. The team right now is really just me and my friend Hannah. She's a co-founder. She helps me with a lot of social media and helping me build up the website. I'm the go-getter visionary. As soon as we open our location in Middletown, I will be hiring an employee. I would like to hire a second employee, and also a community liaison in the future, delivery driver, so we can reach more people and expand the business, and a counter salesperson as well. In Sonoma County, I used to work many jobs and then do side jobs, building up a customer base. And I continue to do that here when I moved here, taking jobs. So I do have a Yelp set up. These are some highlights. You can go ahead and take a look at my reviews anytime. So a problem. You can see inside that area of Hidden Valley Lake, Middletown Rancheria, there's really limited options in general for bakeries, baked items. I often found myself going over the mountain into Santa Rosa and Calistoga to find good quality food that I wanted to eat, and I know that that's a problem. The solution is us. We are located right in the heart of Middletown. You can pick up cakes, pastries, artisan goods, organic, gluten-free, and vegan options. We do small batch. That's a picture of our space right now, as it is. We are also, we offer more attention to detail and really just doing something that no one else is doing in that area. That's all the competition. You can see most of the competition in that immediate area is Hardester's Market and gas stations. So like I said, you're not able to get a custom cake in that area. You have to go a little bit farther or get it from a home baker. So we really are offering something unique. Our target market is millennial matriarchs, so 25 to 45-year-old, mostly women, homemakers, people who are running families, who are busy working and commuting, who would like to order a cake, custom cakes for birthdays, but don't have the time to make it themselves. Affluent influencers, middle and middle upper class, who are looking for quality ingredients, organic, who are willing and able to pay for something a little bit more expensive that's well-made and artisan. Also, people who like to buy from small businesses who are looking to, boost the community. Another huge revenue is weddings. The wedding industry is a huge industry, billion-dollar-plus industry. There's so many beautiful wineries and venues here. I have experience doing a lot of work with weddings, venues in Sonoma County and wedding cakes. So that's a huge revenue stream for us, and I look forward to collaborating. This is a look at our financials. This is a projected monthly profit and loss sheet for when we open our brick and mortar. So this is projected. It's a little bit scaled down because it's hard to price each thing individually. So my actual business plan is a lot more, has every single item on there. But this gives you an overview of kind of, we expect obviously high seasons with wedding season and the holiday season, and then slower seasons as well in between. There's also a wholesale market here in this area. I've had plenty of business owners come up to me saying they're interested in purchasing pastries for their hotels. I will continue also to reach out to coffee shops, wineries, and venues that are interested in offering their customers something special. I do use Live Plan, which is a live business plan. So we can take our projected financials, and then once we're in business, it actually can compare it and actually help us adjust where we need to. And also I use a cost calculating program online. So I put where we're buying our ingredients from, and it actually costs like each cookie, each muffin, and I'm able to price it accordingly. This is a little timeline. I formed the business in 2020 in September, right in the middle of the pandemic. I was homeschooling my kids and took the time, had plenty of time to form the website, Instagram, Facebook, social media platforms, and take small jobs to continue building a customer base. In April, I found a beautiful spot in Middletown. That's the front of house there right now. And we started renovations in September, and we should be open any day now. With this money, what I would do is hire another employee as soon as we open, which would really help and create more jobs in the community. I would also buy a sheeter, which is for laminated dough, such as croissants, danishes, pastries, so that I could expand our wholesale production a little bit more and be able to reach more people. Anything that's left over from that, I would put towards a delivery vehicle so that we could reach more of the county. Wild Hope Bakery, who are we? We are a female-owned, community-based bakery that's really focused on artisan, small batch pastries that have a flair. We're really rooted at our heart in, baking, our love of baking, creating, and giving back. What is the dream but a wild hope? So you can find us in store soon in the heart of Middletown. Please find us online on Facebook, Instagram. We have a website. You can email us and call us anytime to order. Thank you so much for your time.
Hi, this is Sherry Treppa. Question for you regarding the product array that you have. Is everything cake-wise custom made, or do you produce and you're going to sell retail out of your shop?
I am going to sell retail out of my shop. Obviously, having more employees would help me be able to do that. I also will do custom, but I create quarterly menus, and then I base those cakes, based on women that we love, put some education on there, and then I would like to coincide it with like the nonprofits that we're working with, so I won't always just offer any flavor of cake. It will be quarterly changes, yeah.
Hey, this is Kevin. So will there be donuts involved at this store?
There will be weekend donuts, yes. We will not be making donuts on a daily basis, but the weekend wild cards, we will pretty much be making whatever we would like, whatever the community wants. Yeah, mix it up.
That's awesome. Now, sustainability-wise and the ingredients, you were talking about bringing in local products. Have you started outreach to folks within the community to see what they can supply?
Yeah, I talked to Peace and Plenty Farms. They're done for this year, but I've already purchased some of their saffron extract, and they told me to contact them in the new year, so I'm kind of excited to work with them. I've also reached out to Bellhaven to use their flowers, so I'm excited also to do that. And I've been talking to the Family Resource Center in Lakeport. They're like so amazing. I love all the people I've been talking to. Not only, can I give to them, but they have really good resources on other places in the community that really could use the help as well for future donations.
Hi, Ashley. This is Christian. Maybe you mentioned it and I missed it. I saw your projections for financials. Did you also share, or perhaps can you share, what business you did in this year, in 2021?
As I was making the business plan, I just didn't include it, and I did more projections because I did so little this year because of the pandemic. It really wasn't profitable for me to be baking and renting kitchen space to make, one cake or two cakes. So I took a break from it, and I'm really just focusing on opening our brick and mortar. So that's really why I just have the projected for the upcoming.
Got it.
Yeah.
That brings up another interesting question. Would you consider it to be competition from other small home bakers? If I am having some sort of an event, I have a sense that a number in my social circle would be baking out of their kitchen and doing cakes, not trained at the Cordon Bleu, for example, but is that something that would be sort of secret competition that you can't see? Is that a concern?
Yeah, it's always competition, and there's always going to be competition out there, and I think that we will not be for everybody. Like I said, we'll be for those people that really want that extra flair, want the organic ingredients, the artisan touch. They want to know everything is being handmade. But of course, yeah, there's always going to be competition.
Got it.
Yeah.
This is Sherry again. Give me the cost of break down one wedding cake, say serves 40 people, it's 3-tier. What is your the price that you sell it, the cost to produce it, and any overhead? What do you make off of
it? It would
a
truly
cake?
depend on the flavor of the cake, because obviously chocolate costs more than, say, butter and fruit. So like, to give you an idea of our wedding cakes, we start at $7 a serving for weddings, and then we have 6-inch cakes and 8-inch cakes that are just priced according to price. They're $36 and for 6-inch and $45 for an 8-inch. I would say, like a cookie would be a little bit easier to price out for you. It cost me about 25 cents to make a chocolate chip cookie, and we'll be selling them for $3.50. So. Yeah, and you can vary them too. It just kind of depends on what ingredients you're using, because a lot of the ingredients like cream, butter, and chocolate are much more expensive than flour and, flour and sugar and things like that. So, yeah.
Thank you.
That's why the cost calculator really comes in helpful for me. Yeah. Any other questions? You good? Okay, thanks so much.